Yo, what's good? It's your boy Dot from Dot Me Not Coaching and Entertainment. For coaching, my links are down below. Spiritual readings down below. Discord down below. Patreon is down below. All my links are down below. Let's get into this video about money, bro. So, is money the root of all evil or the key to salvation? You see, money definitely is necessary. Is it the key to salvation? Salvation in what terms? If you mean salvation in the sense of like truly freeing yourself and living a happy life, I'm going to say yes and no. Because if you consider yourself being free by being like financially free to go anywhere, then yes, you of course you're going to need the money, right? But there's people who have that level of freedom, but they're still trapped inside of their own ego and personality and stuff like that. Like there's people who literally have all the money in the world and the freedom to do whatever, but they're still not happy. So they're not actually free because they're still stuck inside that low vibrational way of living. So money is definitely important if you want to like have like a better chance at surviving and all this other stuff. But I can't say it's the key to true salvation. Especially because once you become truly free, like emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually, accessing money and getting money actually becomes like pretty easy and not a problem. That don't mean that you become a millionaire, but it definitely does mean that all your needs are always provided for. I can tell you that. Even people who are on the spiritual path and fucking wet inside mountains and shit, they will literally come to India and have people just give them food and stuff like that and shelter and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They always found a way somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? So and they would enjoy their life like a motherfucker too. They would enjoy their life way more than other people who have a whole bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? So does that make money the root of all evil? Of course not. And aside this video, we're gonna talk about money and how to properly use money and gain money. We have a lot of this to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, when it comes to money, right? There's literally kids in Africa, and I don't, I don't want to be that guy who uses the kids in Africa example. Who I don't want to be the guy who uses the kids in Africa example. But shit, let's be so real, bro. You'll go on Instagram and see these Africans who don't got no money, but they just happy as hell, dancing and shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't. They really don't. They're more free than some other people who got a whole bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's not the root of all evil though. You see, I would say the attachment is the root of all evil, but not even the attachment to money. Just attachment in general naturally breeds evil. Like for example, people who often people who harm people are often attached to having power and often attached to having that sense of dominance and all that other shit. There's some level of attachment there. They're definitely attached to their personality and their ego and their animalistic nature. So that attachment right there is what breeds the evil. You know what I'm saying? So attaching to anything will make that shit evil. If you get attached to love, right? You could be with a person and you're attached to love, but if they leave you, you end up hurting that person. You'll fuck around and kill their ass being too attached to the love. You see what I'm saying? So the attachment is what breeds the evil stuff. You know what I'm saying? Money could be used for death and for creation. Now understand that nowadays, that whole creation shit, if you're not using money to create beneficial things, bro, you're going on the downfall. Like, yeah, I know for a long period of time you did all the fucked up shit and then you got the money and stuff like that. You did all the satanic shit, you did all the Hollywood rituals, now you get the money, but all that shit is falling because people are giving less of a fuck about that. And honestly, when it comes to money, right? Money is an energy, right? That allows for growth. It's an energy that allows for survival. It's a energy that represents value. So if you don't actually have true value, you're not going to be able to sustain true wealth. Like if you like look, I know especially because money is more of like a secular topic. I know that a lot of y'all, well, let me not say a lot. I know that some of y'all may not fuck with the whole alien shit. But let me just say this real quick, bro. On some alien shit and on some more spiritual shit, bro, higher beings, right? They have currency too, but their currency is knowledge, how much they could serve you. And power does become a currency too, but power is, of course, one of those currencies that get twisted way more often than others. But so does the wisdom. Wisdom gets twisted also. You know what I'm saying? And one way to serve people is by fighting, and of course, fighting gets twisted. You see what I'm saying? So all these things can be twisted the same way that money is twisted. You know what I'm saying? So you could twist wisdom. Does that make wisdom evil? You could twist fighting. Does that make fighting evil? You could twist having power to do something. Does that make power inherently evil? Depends on how you use it. Because if you use your power to benefit the whole entire cosmos, that's good. If you use that power to enslave the whole cosmos, that's bad. You see what I'm saying? So money could be used for death and creation. Like now, like I understand, like nowadays, money has been used in a way of destruction and hedonism. People just spend their money on things that are literally leading to their downfall. You know what I'm saying? The world spends all of its money on things like industries and all that type of stuff, but the industries actually fuck up the earth a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's stuff like that, and overall, like people, like rich people will do a whole bunch of hedonistic things just to satisfy their pleasures, but oftentimes you satisfying your pleasure is what's literally killing you. That is what is literally killing you. You know what I'm saying? However, if you start being like, holy fuck, nigga, I'm gonna use money to create this inside the world, you'll actually have that flow of money come way more. And the more value that you actually have, the more money you'll actually attain. So money is an energy, actually. You know what I'm saying? And when you actually are in tune with that energy, you actually get in tune with the flow of money. Just understand that money, yes, it has, you have the good aspects and the negative aspects, right? But think about it like this, right? Energy, my fault. Money is not a good or bad energy. You know what I'm saying? People have just abused that energy and twisted it. So because money is value, right? People have given you false value, which has helped them get in tune with the energy of money. You know what I'm saying? Because they provide some kind of value, but it's not the value that you actually think. However, the more and more people start actually caring about true value, the more and more they get in tune with that energy of money. And because they have true value, their connection with the energy of money is way stronger. Therefore, it actually flows to them and not the other people. You see what I'm saying? It's just that other people have got to the energy first and said, "Holy shit, let's give them this false value shit, and we'll just take all the money and stuff like that, and then we'll never teach them about how to actually get money." You know what I'm saying? But as you learn more about, as people care more and more about value and how to actually like properly like benefit themselves in the whole entire world, they get into with true value, which gets them in tune with the energy of money way more. So all the people who have been using money for mischievous things or just to not benefit nobody and stuff like that, they're going to experience a lot of grief. You guys already see people getting exposed. Nickelodeon getting exposed, bro. What's that one guy named Ryan Garcia came out and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? People are coming out talking about these things, bro. Didn't P Diddy just get arrested? Ain't P Diddy? Ain't P? What happened with P Diddy? I heard something happened with P Diddy. What happened with P Diddy? You know what I'm saying? Because this is why everything is falling right now. Because like I said, people are getting in tune with what actually matters, what's actually valuable. You know what I'm saying? So if you start thinking about what you could create, you'll actually like you'll get more money flowing in. So let me say this, right? Use money to shine your light. Use money to enhance you. Like for example, right? Let's say that you have an amazing service, right, that people really need. Having money could be good because it could help you promote your service better. You could pay for ads and all this other shit. And when you do that, you actually share your light and stuff like that with other people. You know what I'm saying? And it actually is a creation kind of thing because you're actually creating change inside the world. So it's actually beneficial. So there's other people who have used the money and made ads to promote some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? But that's not going to work for long. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, diverge from how most people are thinking about money, right? Fuck what other people are saying if they're not talking about, okay, nigga, how do you truly bring value? How can you truly help to create uh how can you help to create benevolence inside the world? how can you actually like benefit the creation? You know what I'm saying? What can you actually put on this earth that actually serves the whole entire cosmos? You know what I'm saying? When you come from that point of view, right? The money that you get actually helps you do more and more of that. It helps you to create more and more creation. Even when it comes to helping yourself survive, right? If you have the money to survive because you're surviving, you can now create. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're just getting by right now, right? Still think about what they want to create because you getting by and staying alive gives you the time to create certain stuff. And then as you create these things, you'll get more money for your creations. And then as you get more money, you can invest that shit back inside of yourself and your creations and then spread your light even more. And when I say show your light, right? People do this nowadays, but in the wrong ways. People think that showing their light is flexing all their goddamn money. Oh, I got all this goddamn money, therefore I'm a great person, and therefore I put in this work and stuff. Nah, nigga. Keep how much money you have a secret, but don't keep your gifts a secret. Share your gifts openly, but don't be fucking posting all your money and like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. So, true wealth comes from having true value. You know what I'm saying? Like the people in Africa see that the value in life is way beyond money. They value all that happiness and connection and vibing out and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to the motherfucker who got all this money in the world, but they're still miserable inside. You see, money in abundance is more than just a physical paper. Like abundance and wealth comes from your emotional state also and everything like that. Now, when it comes to money, right? People think that they have to do so much to get it, but you really don't. You really don't. I know people don't always want to hear this shit, but spiritual forces really can help you. Spiritual forces can guide you as to what to do to get money. You know what I'm saying? If you ask these spiritual forces, right, like you oftentimes have thoughts that guide you and say, maybe I should try this business. Maybe I should do this thing, right? But people don't always act off them, especially when it comes to their passions, what they truly want to do, what really makes them happy. You get told different ways that you could express your light all the time, but you don't always take that shit. My nigga, that shit right there is what would actually allow you to do that shit. You don't gotta always work so hard. You know what I'm saying? That's actually an outdated mindset. When you have true value, right? You can literally just sit at the crib, take your time creating some shit, right? Then put out that value and then just sit back and let shit come to you. You see what I'm saying? Sit back and let shit come to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're really focused on the value, right? You're not gonna have to put in so much work because your shit is literally that fucking valuable. You know what I'm saying? People don't realize that. Like understand, right? You could either get a whole bunch of pennies or get one fucking diamond. You see what I'm saying? You could put in a whole bunch of work or create one really good thing. You see? You see what I'm saying? Niggas out here penny pinching. Nigga, we fishing for diamonds over here. Like I've talked to so many people, right? And I've tried to explain that mindset, and they're like, "Oh nah, bro. Like you could never do it because people are not gonna want to fucking support you when you do that type of shit. Niggas don't got money for that. What you mean? There's mad rich niggas out here who see value in real shit. Put some real value together, people gonna recognize that shit. You're gonna get the bread. Niggas pay for diamonds all the time, my nigga. Just become a diamond. You see what I'm saying? So call in support from higher powers to actually help you become that diamond. You know what I'm saying? Because the spiritual forces, right? That's more valuable than all this secular shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're gonna be so real, when death happens, what the fuck actually still stays alive? Nigga, your spirit and your soul, not all the material wealth that you had. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You focus on providing that value, you're gonna get that bread, bro. And then also, right, focus on like your gifts that you naturally have right now, and then let go of other people's expectations for you because this could be your friends, your family, and also fucking YouTuber and different coaches on Instagram and stuff like that who put you in that grind all the time mindset. I'm not saying that you're not gonna have to grind, but what I'm saying is that the grind don't gotta be that treacherous. Like you could grind and lock in for like 3 months building up all this valuable shit, right? And then when you put it out, you don't gotta do shit for like 6 months type shit. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't saying that it's not gonna be no grinding at all, but it's not gonna be grinding every single fucking day. If you're more open to just building true value than letting shit come to you after you do that shit, it's gonna be way the fuck better. So let go of other people's expectations of you and start looking inside of yourself and being like, damn, what do I truly love to do? How can I really help people? Because, bro, I literally, bro, I wish I could fucking. Let me show y'all some shit real quick. Hold the fuck up, bro. All right, bro. Let me show y'all something real quick, right? Look at this guy on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was recording on OBS, but it's all good. You see this Pokemon card? He made like a 3D design Pokemon card, right? You know what I'm saying? Now the thing, this shit look tough as fuck. Like low key, I would like I low key want to buy that shit. Like I'm not going to, but like nigga, if I really love Pokemon, I actually might one day, bro. Now the thing is, he's gonna charge. Look what he's gonna charge for a card, bro. This man said he's gonna charge average final price is 200 to two. Oh y'all can't see that, but he said 200 to 250, my nigga. And I see somebody else who also made some fucking Pokemon card artwork. He like spread out three cards, right? Painted over them and connected all the three cards. It looked so fucking cool, right? And I was like, yo, I would fucking buy that shit. And he was selling it. So with that guy, right? These people really love art and they're out there selling their art. And I could guarantee you that people are gonna buy that shit. Because even if they're not buying that shit, I will tell you this right now. That person has fucking 200,000 followers, my guy. And they get 1,000 likes on their videos, bro. Bro, with one of them, this one has 13,000 likes. This one has 5,000 likes. This one has 600. This one has 6,000. Bro, out of fucking 6,000 people, right? If we're going to be so freaking real, you think that not one is going to want to buy that shit? So if you take the and I made a podcast, I made a Genie Talk episode, right? And I talked about at the end, I talked about money, right? So if you guys are on my Patreon, go over there and check that out. If you guys aren't on the Patreon, you guys might want to check that out. However, it will be on YouTube in like 2, 3 weeks. I don't know. But either way, you guys got this video right the freak here. So if you tap into your own unique gifts, bro, you're gonna be doing shit that other people can't do. Nigga, I would buy that card because I can't do that shit and it looks fucking amazing. I ain't gonna lie. And if bro, I ain't gonna lie. If they said like $50, bro, I would probably buy that shit one day. You know what I'm saying? Now 200, I'm like, I don't need the cards that bad. But if it was something else, I would buy that shit for 200. But I know for a fact that people gonna buy that shit for 200. You know what I'm saying? So even though I wouldn't, other people definitely will. It could be the same exact way for you. So stop carrying other people's expectations. Also, bro, it's okay to rest. Like a lot of y'all be overworking yourselves. Understand that if you have to get tired and drained in order to make money, right? That's not even you truly valuing yourself and your own energy. You see what I'm saying? Like if you like when you value yourself and your energy more, right? You try to keep your shit at stable levels. And you could create powerful creations while still staying at stable levels because you'll create one part this one day. As you start getting tired, you'll take your break type shit as long as you need, then you'll come back. But when you are like, oh, I gotta work even though I'm tired. I gotta work even though I'm tired. It's like, bro, why you doing all that? You know, like you know what I'm saying? Like, why you doing all that, bro? Why you doing all that? And right now we're really being caught to like release those things that no longer align. You know what I'm saying? Even my man's literally just quit his job the other day to focus full time on his purpose. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, yeah, bro. Uh, make sure that you take rest when you need to because you overworking yourself is not you valuing yourself. The more and more you value yourself, the more like you'll carry yourself a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You won't let yourself get all fucking tired and shit. And because you're not OD tired, you can actually be more effective when you actually do certain things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's time to leave all that old shit behind and start exchanging your gifts with the world because people really do need it, you know? Like people will come to me for readings because not everybody could do that. And even though there's other people who could do readings, it's like different people tend to channel different information. Doesn't mean the shit is right or wrong. It just means that like certain like me, right? If you are more connected with dragons, right? You would probably come to me. If you're more connected with like felines, right, you'd probably go to Cash. Now, I have feline lifetimes. I'm very big feline. And my boy Cash has dragon lifetimes, right? But I have more dragon energy than Cash. And Cash has a bit more feline than I do. He has more Lyran than me. You see what I'm saying? So, different people for different purposes. You see what I'm saying? Like, some stuff only you could do, or like other people could do it but not in your way. Like the way that you do it is very unique, and when you express that, people are like, oh my god, I want to go to her, I want to go to him, I want to go to them. You see what I'm saying? So that is the truth about money. It's not the root of all evil, but it's also not the key to salvation. The key to salvation is truly valuing yourself. Because when you value yourself and you love yourself, you take care of yourself. You take care of yourself, you have a healthy mind, healthy emotions, healthy body. You'll do healthy beneficial actions, and then you'll also get the money to be financially free too. You see what I'm saying? Keep that in mind, bro. I love you guys all. I'm gonna catch you in my next video. It's been your boy Dot from Diamond Dot Culture Get Entertainment. Patreon is down below. Discord is down below. Spiritual readings are down below. Social medias are down below. Everything is down below. I'm gonna catch you in my next video.